Hello friends, welcome back. So we are going to see today network security, which is a part 3 video in our cloud security, cloud compliance and cloud auditing web series. Okay, so let's start. Okay, so in network security, I'm not going very deep what is the network security and how we are going to secure and what the parameters, the 3 points, key points which we are going to discuss. The very first, the virtual aspect of firewall and routers allows for CSC to script and automate, which also means CSC can misconfigure it. Okay, so the guys who's watching this video first time, this is first times, let me tell you for you, CSC will refer as a cloud service customer and CSP will refer as an cloud service provider. Okay, so the very first point, okay, for the customer side, the cloud service provider given routers and firewall access to configure within the cloud. Okay, so that means there are chances to misconfigure it if customer scripted those firewalls rules or firewalls aspect, then it's chances to misconfigure it. So that is the one key point. The second point, CSP provide best practices for network configuration and architecture. Okay, so while doing auditing or performing security guidelines or implementing your network, ensure the proper architecture person who's certified from the cloud services. Ensure you take the guidance of that people's, those technical architect, and configure your network, which is those are obviously service provider certifications. Okay, so the third point is each CSP may implement their underlying network differently. Okay, so there are many provider, Microsoft Azure, AWS, Oracle Cloud, then IBM Cloud. There are many cloud services nowadays, you guys know. Okay, so they are using the underlying device are differently. Someone using Cisco, somewhere on ESXi, F5. There are many things. Okay, so ensure you check with your service provider how they implemented and what the security protocol they are following. Okay, apart from this, there is one more point. Okay, which every cloud provider. Okay, keep note of it. Every cloud provider for their each and every particular service they are using virtual firewall. Okay, so virtual firewall means what? Virtual firewall means it is a service. It is, we can say, it is an appliance running entirely on your virtualized service, or we can say the just like EC2 or S3 bucket. Okay, so it's running on those, and it will ensure it will filter the packets and monitor your uh, environment, and it will work as an physical network to virtualize your network. Okay, so those point also make a note of it. Okay, so now let's directly move to the audit consideration. Okay, so this is our checklist for network auditing, network while implementing cloud network. Okay, how you will ensure your network is secure. So this is the checklist. The very first point are the configuration that are managed by CSC appropriate for their service uses. Okay, so let's assume, okay, you configure, you are accessing your S3 bucket, okay, from one region to another region, offshore, and one particular group AD level you have given the access. Okay, so is that configuration properly configured? Okay, also who have access to configure those settings, who's reviewed that? Okay, those need to be checked. Understand how packet travels from node to node along the CSP, and within the CSC environment. Okay, so if you are sending any particular data or running any service, okay, how it is running from one node to the another node. So let's just like in previous video data security, we've seen how it is traveling from transit mode. Okay, so similar thing here, how you are ensuring your packet are safe, how the configuration done at CSP and CSC environment, that you need to check. Okay, the next point is understand the direct network connection. Okay, so first of all, you knows what's the business running at your client end, and who all those are direct customer or direct clients, direct connecting to your network. Okay, and are you given the full access to them? How the connections were happening with the direct lines to your cloud network? Okay, which ports are open, what's needed exactly, and how it is open, it is direct connect, which service are you using, the firewall ports, and how you are mitigating the risk. Those all need to be checked. And number 4, who has access to configure and change VPN setting. Okay, so as I said earlier also in last video, the access level permission you need to give the authorized persons and the technical person who knows better the risk, and accordingly this is also one of the consideration point in the network auditing. The next is review CSP virtual firewall implementation. Okay, as I said earlier, you must know what is the virtual firewall. Okay, as every cloud service having their own virtual firewall for every services. Okay, so and that is implemented on cloud provider end. Okay, so you need to work with those and ensure how it is implemented, how the direct connection when were happening with CSP to your customer, and then VPN configuration, implementation, segmentations, and firewall setting at cloud provider end. Okay, so this is a shared responsibility, okay, with the customer and cloud service provider to ensure end-to-end network is secure. Okay, so this is a very important audit checklist. Okay, if you are using any cloud like AWS or Azure, okay, you can send your cloud provider email and ask the proper evidence how it is secure at their end, and as a security team they will give you all the details if you are the authorized person. Okay, the next point is verify they have procedure and granting remote. Okay, so ensure for every request they have their own process, okay, to provide you the access for internet, VPN access, console access, and all the remote access to the system. Okay, so their proper guidelines documentation must be there. If not there, let's have team involved to create a documentation. Okay, so let's move next. Review the DDoS layer defense solution running, which operates directly on CSP reviewing components. How did the CSC think about DDoS protection? Okay, so guys, you must know what is DDoS protection. Okay, let me explain the in very short form. Okay, DDoS is basically a technique, is tools of is a system. Okay, which is mitigating the risk of the network attack from the internet, which is happening, and it will protect your network and the system. Okay, so if you are running on cloud, okay, obviously assume there will be a network attack on your cloud network, on your cloud services from the hackers. Okay, so what is the plan? Okay, what is the plan from your CSPN? your cloud provider end, how they are securing your cloud from the network attack. Okay, and if that breach, then what is the plan at the customer end, how you are going to secure your internal cloud. Okay, so that check with your implementation team, or I will suggest from the IT head or the network team what they having the plan. Okay, the next thing is, did they protect main network traffic routes, or did they cover all possible routes to the virtual network? Okay, so in within your customer end, okay, CSC end, okay, check with them how they protect their network traffic routes. Did they allow all the traffic to all the services, or did they allow specific ports or specific end services within the network to outside the network? How the virtual network is configured? Okay, check that. There might be some checklists with the network team and the proper approval process. Okay, so the next point will be, can their virtual network resource scale in the event of increased network traffic load? Okay, so suppose some if you publish any new video on your website and that got some thousands of millions of watching hours, okay, the likes and all those stuff, it's going worldwide famous, okay, and the traffic is increasing on your site, how you are going to handle those situation? Okay, so ensure you have those scalable resources who can manage this situation. Okay, so this is what the network security. Okay, this point you can consider. So what we watch till now we watch access management, data security, network security, and the next video we are going to see user device management. Okay, so stay tuned. If you still not subscribe my video, I will suggest please go ahead, subscribe, like and share. Okay, so see you on next video.